So there's two skills that you need to learn as a man when it comes to dealing with women. Two skills that's very, very critical. And you have to become proficient, or at least competent when it comes to dealing with women. The first skill is attracting them. No? The first skill is attracting, and the second skill is keeping. Now, let me share this with you. Many times when we are in a relationship, we feel we feel nervous because it's almost like I can't lose you, because if I lose you, this is what you're thinking as a man. If I lose you, number one, I'm screwed. I don't know how to meet another woman. I'm so rusty, number one. And number two, I've let myself go. Like, I don't even know if I'm an attractive man anymore because I let myself go. Many a times, that's what happens when you're in a relationship and it gets rocky in the relationship. And because now it gets rocky, all of your thinking is, okay, shoot, if this happens and I break up with her, I can't afford to do it because of the reasons I just mentioned. So that's number one, attracting. Let's talk about keeping. The skill of keeping a woman in your life. This is a skill where when you have had a long relationship, it's actually a skill. Being in a relationship, it's a skill. It's a muscle you exercise. Because I always believe a relationship is almost like a mirror, right? It's like a mirror. And it's almost like the longer you're in a relationship, the more you face your own inner demons, number one. And that is a whole process on its own. I believe it's similar to a self-development course, but it's on steroids. A self-development course, but on steroids, being in a relationship. Number two, being in a relationship, it's a lot of emotional growth that occurs, of course, if it's done in the right way. Emotional growth that occurs. You grow your patience. You grow your understanding. You grow your loving muscle. It's all muscles you don't really grow when you are in your first stage, which is typically when you're single and you're in that attracting phase. So you see, you've got the one phase, the attracting phase, and the other phase is the keeping phase. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because many a times you that are in a relationship right now, you are just practicing that keeping muscle. You're growing that keeping muscle. But the other muscle is atrophying. The law of atrophy, what you don't use, you lose. So that muscle of attracting is dwindling away. And it's still important to exercise both muscles wherever you are. Especially now, talking about being in the keeping phase, you've got to still practice the attracting phase. Not for other women, but actually for yourself and your current partner. If you're in a relationship right now and your partner is with you and you let yourself go as a man, and your partner can clearly see, my man has gone down this path so far, no woman is even checking him out. Gosh. On the one hand, she enjoys that because, well, it's you're all hers now because no other woman wants you. But at the same time, she's also thinking, man, if no other woman wants him, what am I doing with him? Am I not seeing something? Yes, I know I love him because, he loves me, to bits. He does anything and everything I ask him to. But am I not seeing any? Am I not seeing something? You know what I mean? So this is a message that's really going to hit hard. If you are in a relationship right now, make sure you're not just practicing your keeping muscle, but you're also practicing your attracting muscle. Not for the other woman out there, but for yourself, for that personal growth, and also for your woman too. She can feel proud being with you. She can feel, my man still got it. You know what I mean? You feel me? No? Make sure to always strengthen those muscles. Let's talk about you that's in the attracting phase right now. Maybe you are single right now and you are in the attracting. You're attracting women. Maybe you are going to the gym right now. Maybe you are taking care of your financial situation and your health situation, your wealth situation, your appearance. You're taking care of that. I don't want you to be in this position for the rest of your life. Why? Because the other part of you is not being exercised. Now, whether you exercise the other part of you long term, it doesn't matter. All I want is for you to exercise that other part. Because there's a sense of fulfillment that comes when you exercise that other part. Whether you like it, whether we want to be all alpha or whatever, we want to be the man, there's another part of us. There's a feminine side of us. Because when we're always in our masculine, it can be, it's unbalanced. When you come into your feminine, where you are exercising that emotional muscle, there's a level of fulfillment you get that you can only get when you're in a relationship, as a part to when you're only single and exercising that attracting muscle. You know what I mean? We want to live a balanced life. Now, I'm not saying you need to marry someone. I'm not saying you need to be in a long 50-year relationship, a community of property or a common law partner. I'm not saying you need to go down that route, a long-term route. I want you to occasionally make sure to push for, of course, with the right partner, right expectations, with the right boundaries set aside. If you feel like this is the right thing to do it. Don't be this person that never exercises and get to taste what it's like to be in a healthy relationship. All right? So this video is for both you that's in a relationship and that's you that's single right now. Take this message to heart. Let me know if there's any comments you have down below. Let me know if you agree with what I said, if you have any opposing views. Let's dialogue, let's chop it up and down in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, we are not here just to survive. We are here to thrive. And until next time, peace.